Hello and welcome to the IPF World Classic and Equipped Bench Press Championships presented by Eleiko and SBD. We are live from Almaty, Kazakhstan. Hello and welcome to the final session in the equipped part of the World Championships. We have the equipped men, the open men, coming out for you shortly in the open categories. We had the lightweight categories this morning and it was a phenomenal session. If you haven't seen that, I highly recommend you go to our YouTube channel and watch back the lightweight equipped men from this morning. I'm sure we'll see some exciting action and some heavy weights lifted this afternoon. We have the 105, 120 and 120 plus lifters in this session. We're going to run as one group and the running order is on your screen right now. With just a few seconds to go, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Eleiko and SBD, without whom we could not put on these championships. And of course, our wonderful hosts, IPF Kazakhstan, who have put on a phenomenal competition for us. Martin Marshall, Great Britain, is going to lead us out. He's opening with 2:25. Martin is the team captain, coach, team manager for the British equipped team. And he's had a busy week already, handling all the lifters that have gone before. And he's done a phenomenal job. That's a shame. He clipped the rack on the way up, so that really put him off his stride. He's certainly strong enough. I'm sure he'll come out and nail that next time. Have to offer a personal vote of thanks to Martin Marshall as he coached me during my competition a couple of days ago. And it's always difficult to coach all week and then come out and lift yourself. Zdeněk Turček from Czechia is coming out next. He's in the 105s and he's opening with 2:27.5. He's lifted 2:47.5 before, so hopefully this is a nice easy opener. Well, maybe not super easy, but certainly not in any doubt. For your opening bench, you often set the shirt quite high so you can be sure of an easy touch. So quite often you can adjust the shirt on the second and the heavy weight will go even quicker. Counterintuitive for classic lifters. That was a great lift. Christian Fleuras opening with 2:55. I can see his current best is 2:63, which suggests he had a national record at some point. Nice and patient to get that touch. A little bit of a struggle, but I think he's got it. 3 white lights. Jan Lahe next from Estonia for 260. He's in the 120 class. So just a reminder, these are all open lifters, and we have 105s, 120s, and super heavyweights all on the platform. This is Jan Lahe. That looked good off the chest, but went offline. And once that weight gets behind you, you've got no chance of recovering it. Yeah, you could see his wrist bent over there. Satoshi Kase, 270. Huge Japanese team here this week. Great to see so many of them that have lifted already in the audience. 270 on the bar. He is in the 105s. Yeah, I think that looked good. Unless the side referee spotted something I didn't. 2-1, it's a good lift. Had a yellow card failure from one of the side referees, so maybe we'll see what that is. Possibly some butt lift. Yeah, a little bit. Adeneku Turunbata from Mongolia. In the 120s, 280 kilos on the bar. His best is 300. I'm not entirely sure. I think he didn't have his arms locked out. Time out. Language barrier is sometimes an issue when trying to explain to a lifter why they haven't got the start command. So we have Jakob Mainz from Denmark coming out next for 285. Current best is 308. Oh, very nice. That was a superb opener. He is on the board. I controlled that very well, took it down to the touch, and was rewarded with a lovely clean press out. Ralph Marley now from Norway. He's also been coaching all week. It really takes it out of you, both physically and emotionally, to coach other lifters all week and then come out and lift yourself. Let's hope it's not taken too much out of him. Opening with 290, his best is 312.5. And he's fighting with it. Did he get it to lock out? I cannot tell from that top angle. So let's see what the referees have to say. They say no lockout. So conversation now about what to do, whether it was just a technical error or whether they need to make an adjustment to the shirt. Maybe get that collar a bit lower, give him a bit more push. Always, it's always a difficult balance. You need to be able to get the bar down to your chest as well as press it out. Milan Selinger from Czechia is coming out now for 292.5. Current best is 305. Oh, I'm not sure what happened right at the end of the lift there. What do the referees think? They think no. It kind of looked like it had gone all the way to lockout and then came down a little bit again. So if you see that from a different angle, I think his elbows were a long way forward. So it nearly gets there and then the weight comes forward a little bit. He's certainly capable of handling the weight, so I'm sure he can get that next time out. Yaroslav Shokal. Very familiar face. Seen him in the 3 lift competitions as well as bench only. He's won the Masters many times. I'm not sure. Yes, he did in fact win the Open in back in 2014. And that's 3 white lights. He's on the board with 300 kilos. I'm pretty sure he won in Romania as well in the 3 lift competition against Jan Pink that day. We've had so many competitions in quick succession last year, it's hard to figure out which one you saw a lifter at. This is Kenneth Sandvik from Finland, super heavyweight. Looking for 305 to open his bench. Difficult lockout on the left arm there. Not sure from my angle, but that's a good lift. I've kind of got a quarter on view, so it's not always the easiest place to try and figure out lockout. His feet did move there, but lateral movement is allowed, but they must not lift. Vladimir Betiar, great to see Ukrainian team here today. Of course, we had Cheprinko. No spoilers, but you want to watch the 74 kilo session this morning. This is Vladimir Betiar with 310. Current best is 345, so hopefully this will look super easy. We have some members of the Lithuanian Federation have come to help the Ukrainian team this week. That went offline on his chest. It just slid a little bit before he started to press. He handled the weight very well. I'm sure it'll go better next time. Gets to the chest and slips up a little bit. And that takes him offline for the press. Just the weight goes over the top. Igor Trifonov, Kazakhstan, is out next. It's our first local lifter in this group. 310 on the bar. Could have been nasty, but the spotters were there to catch. Just got all kinds of out of shape there, but he's fine. Spotters kept him safe. Naoki Hasegawa next from Japan in the 105s. He's opening with 315. He was nominated in first place. He was a junior world champion. I don't think we've seen him on the international platform for a few years now. Very nice indeed. That was a lovely opener. He's got to be pleased with that. Sumanjagal Dashzegve out next. Last lifter out in the 105s. Competed in Stavanger back in November. I think he benched 325 that day. Didn't manage to make a total in Lithuania last year. But this will take him into the lead. Had some difficulty getting that final inch down to the badge, down to the chest, and could not lock it out as a result. Per Marius Hula is coming out now for 335. Current best is 360 and this is 335. He's in the 120s. The graphic tells you everything you need to know when the lifter comes out. All the information there about, in the top left, about what class he's in, and the top right, the amount of time he's got left to make his lift. The grey bar will tell you what rank he is and if it will move, and the bottom tells you what lifts he's done so far. That's a tough press. I think he got it all the way. And he did, he's on the board. But that was tough. It looked like, though, it was tough to get down to the chest. And he pushed it the wrong way, he pushed it straight up. You really need to be pushing back towards the face. But of course, not so far back that it goes over the top. And you lose control of the weight. Arslan Suyunsheliev from Kazakhstan. Finished off the podium in Lithuania last year. Bench 360 that day and didn't make the podium. That shows the standard of lifting. Strong benches we have in this class. And that's a good lift for him. 340 on the board, and he goes to the top of the 120s. Jimentseren Batar next from Mongolia. This is the last lift in the first round, and it's 355 kilos.
355 kilos, Jimentseren Batar, Mongolia.
Took the silver in Lithuania. I think he was in the 120s in this. I think this is the first time we've seen him in the supers. Could be wrong, but I think he's been a 120 lifter up to now, and he's weighed in at 123.25. So he is a very light super. Let's see how that extra weight will help him with his bench. Relatively short stroke. And that's a good lift. He's on the board, and he is leading the pack in the super heavyweights.
Round 2. First weight on the bar, 225 kilos, Martin Marshall, Great Britain.
So here are the standings as we go through to round 2. Hasegawa leading from Kase from Flueras in the 105s, and Suyunsheliev leading from Hurley from Mainz in the 120s. And in the super heavyweights, Batar from Sandvik from Shokal. On the platform right now, we have Martin Marshall, GB team coach. Missed this on his opener. It was just a little bit ragged. He's certainly strong enough for this. Graham Reid there from Scotland, who Martin coached yesterday. I think it was yesterday. So Graham's looking after Martin today. Some great support backstage from the British team. Aaron Gideon as well is back there. So I'm not entirely sure exactly what happened there. If we get to see that back, you don't always get a replay. Oh, he brought it down and then it skipped forward. And you know what? He did a smart thing by not attempting it when he knew it was in the wrong place. Saved his energy. He'll come out. He'll nail that for his third. Zdenek Tuhacek from Czechia is coming out now for 235. Quite a small increase from his opener, 227.5. But it didn't look super easy, so maybe that's a wise choice. One of the things you have to do as a lifter is convince your coach with your opener that you can do a bigger weight. And if you can be convincing with that, maybe he'll do a bigger jump for his third. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I think it went all the way. It did. He's on the board. He's got 235. But it was a hard press, so is he not getting as much out of his shirt as he expected? Has it gone on differently? Or did he just make a small technical error?
Bar is loaded, 260 kilos,
Jan Lahi from Estonia now with 260. Missed this last time. Made a much better job of it this time. And he's on the board. 3 white lights.
265 on the bar now. Christian Flueras, Germany. Bar is loaded. 265 kilos. Christian Flueras, Germany.
Christian Flueras from Germany is up next for 265. Open with 255. Gone up 10. Patient with the touch. And takes it all the way to arm's length.
Still awaiting one vote, side referees. We have it now, thank you.
And that's a good lift. Christian sitting in 3rd place at the moment with several lifters in this class yet to make a successful lift.
Bars loaded, 275 kilos for Satoshi, Japan.
So Satoshi Kase from Japan. He opened with 270, he's gone up to 275. Could be playing a careful game here. He's currently in 2nd place. So is it that he's not feeling strong enough for a bigger jump? Or is he thinking, I could be smart here, play a safe game, stay ahead of the German, and maybe pick up a silver medal? Very nice indeed. So I can see the German has put in 275 as well, and the German is lighter. So Kase is going to have to make his next lift to stay ahead. Denuku to Bata from Mongolia is coming out for his 2nd attempt at 280. Now, he had problems getting the start command, I believe, because of his arms not being locked out. Your arms must be locked at the start of the lift. So let's hope he doesn't have to replace the bar. Only 30 seconds left of his platform time. He's been told again to replace.
20 seconds. The lifter's being told to replace the bar because he must lock his elbows.
It looks like his shirt is very low. I wonder if he can actually... In fact, I think his shirt might not have gone on far enough. He got the start command, but he's out of shape at the bottom there. There's no way he's going to press that. It's so hard to set up in a few seconds. It's such a technical lift. You really need to make sure you're in a perfect position underneath. But he did get the start command. So there's every chance he'll make that for his 3rd. Ralph Marley out next. 290 on the bar. This will take him into 2nd place. Missed it last time. Oh, he really struggled to get that final inch of touch. I'm not sure. No, didn't lock it out. Well, he's going to come out and have another go at that. I wonder if he just needs a little bit more weight. He seemed to come down to within an inch of his chest, and then it was a real fight to get it down. And in that situation, once you've had to fight around for the touch at the bottom of the lift, quite often it's a difficult press. So Jakob Mainz, Denmark, 292.5. This won't move him up. He's in third place at the moment. Looked nice, a little bit of difficulty, had to put some work in to get it to lock out, but it was a nice lift, came off the chest really well. Milan Selinger, Czechia, is out next for 292.5. Missed it on his opener. Yes, very nice. I think he's done it this time. He's on the board and he's in fourth place, and well placed actually to make a run for third. Loads of leg drive, but stayed down. Great lift. Volodymyr Betyar, Ukraine. Ukrainian lifters had special dispensation for the government to come out and compete. He's asked for 310 to move him into second place. Oh, it's just gone over. I thought he had that, but he just overbalanced at the top, and that is no lift. He was so close. Igor Trifonov from Kazakhstan is going to come out and attempt the same weight. He's in the same position, missed it on his opener. Definitely made a better job of it. And 2-1, it's a good lift. He's on the board. He's on the board and he's on the podium. He's in silver medal position right now. Of course, we're only in the second round of bench just now. And here is the leader in the 105s, Naoki Hasegawa. Open with 315. He's going to extend his lead with 322.5. He's going to attempt to. Absolutely beautiful. That was a great bench press. And he extends his lead now in the 105s.
Bar is loaded. 322.5 kilos. Yaroslav Sukal, Czechia.
Says Yaroslav Shokal. Very experienced lifter. 322.5 on the bar. That's a good lift. He goes into second place now.
This is for Kenneth Sandvik, Finland.
Kenneth Sandvik is looking to move past with the same weight. Sandvik being lighter body weight, but having the higher lot number, so he goes second. Gives him all the advantages. So this will move him up to second place. Bit of a fight at the top. Did he make it? The referees say yes. Good lift, and he goes into second place.
325 on the bar now, please, ladies, for Ulrika Dashnik of Mongolia.
Tumanjagel Dashzegve is coming out now for 325. He missed 320.
Of Mongolia.
This will take him from the bottom of the table all the way to the top. Straight into first place. He's going to have to take that bar very quickly. There we go. Start command with 8 seconds to go. That right arm's a struggle. It was going, couldn't lock the right arm, and the referee instructed the spotters to rack the bar because it was tipping over. There it goes, you see, he'd lost it.
Bar loaded. 355 kilos, Per Marius Ole, Norway.
Per Marius Hula to move into the lead in the 120s. 355 on the bar. It's a struggle. Can he lock it out? I think he did. And the referees agree, 2-1. He has moved into the lead. However, Arslan Suyunshaliev is coming out now to take that position back. He's a couple of kilos lighter, so he can match the weight and take the win. We'll take the lead. We still have another round to go. Current best is 335, so he's already had a PB on the platform. This will give him a 20 kilo best. It's gone back to the top. And 2-1, it's a good lift. He is back in the lead. Now we have Chimed Seren Batar from Mongolia in the super heavyweights, coming out for 367.5. A little bit over what he's done in the past.
367.5 kilos, Chimit Seren Batar from Mongolia.
I can see the jury on their feet. I'm not certain if there's an issue. But we have Chimed Seren Batar on the platform right now with 367.5 kilos in his hands. He's handled it well. What do the referees make of his lockout? 2-1, no lift.
2-1 for Batar. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the jury have overturned the lift for Suyun Shaliev. Suyun Shaliev is no
Okay, the jury have overturned the lift for Suyun Shaliev, and that puts Hurl back in the lead.
Get behind Martin when he comes out.
Excuse me to any Norwegian viewers for my absolutely mispronunciation of Hula. So we have the standings as we look at them now. In the 105s, Sasigawa is in the lead. In the 120s, it's Hula. And in the super heavyweights, Batar. Right, third round now. Martin Marshall under real pressure to get a lift in. I think he did the smart thing on his second. He knew he was out of shape at the bottom, so he didn't even attempt it, didn't waste his strength. Just needs to nail it this time. There we see Mick Ellender, who has been lifting, coaching, refereeing and everything this week. Got it to his chest. He's not quite got it to the top. So no lift for Martin Marshall. It is really important to understand how much it takes out of you to manage and coach a team at this level and then come out and try and lift yourself. It's really sad to see. I think the lifters really compromise their own performance when they're doing so much for the team. Zdeněk Tuhacek from Czechia is coming out for 242.5. He's having a good day. He's got his first two lifts in. Last one did look tough. Looks to me like he's got that shirt down a bit further. Bit more cleavage on display. Oh, it's a real battle. He's showed a real fight there. And he's rewarded with 3 white lights. He's taken 3 good lifts on the international stage. That is no mean feat in equipped bench. So we have Christian Fleurs now for 275.
Norway, where are you? Get behind the lifter when he comes out. Bar is loaded. 290 kilos. Oh, no, change. Okay, we'll load the bar to 277.5 kilos. That's the Toshi Case of Japan. Third round of bench press. That's when all the changes come in. The game of poker between the coaches. Bars loaded, 277.5 kilos.
Satoshi Kase out next. Sitting in fourth, this will move him up to bronze medal. $277.5 on the bar. And that looks like a good lift. He has got his foot on the podium. Of course, we still have 3 lifters in this class yet to make a lift.
Oh, change. No change. Okay, 290 kilos goes on the bar for Ralph Marley.
Ralph Marley out next. Again, another lifter who's been coaching all week.
Let's hear ya.
And you have to think that's impacted his performance. Alistair McCall there coaching him. Ah, did he get it? He did not.
292.5 kilos on the bar now.
This is a real shame, the lifters who give everything to their team and compromise their own performance as a result.
Bar loaded, 292.5 kilos.
Next out we have Jan Lahe from Estonia. He got 260 on his second. He's gone up a massive 32.5 to 292.5. Way above what he's done on the platform before, but this would give him a bronze medal. Oh, it went so far. He got a good drive off the chest, but just could not press it home. Good effort, but it leaves him with the best of 260 in 5th place.
Mongolia needs this one. The bar is loaded, 292.5. Let's give him some.
So we have a lifter in real trouble here. This is Adeniku Tumubata. Missed 280 for his first. Missed 280 for his second. He's been having trouble locking his arms out. Got up to 292.5. All or nothing, death or glory. This will take him to the bronze medal position. This is really hard to see. Cannot get the start command. So he's going to time out now. He's not going to get a lift in.
Time out, no lift. 302.5 kilos on the bar now. This is for Milan Selinga, Czechia.
So next up we have Milan Selinga from Czechia. Looking for 302.5 to take the 3rd place away from Mainz. This is for a bronze medal. And that looked really nice. Good lift. He has his foot on the bottom step of the podium as he hurtles off the platform. Jakob Mainz is out next to try to take that place back with 3:05.
Bar loaded, 305 kilos, Jakob Mainz, Denmark.
To take that position back from Sellinger. Podium place up for grabs. Well, I think he might have done it. And the referees agree. Jakob Mainz, bronze medal.
12.5 kilos on the bar.
I can see a bit of game playing going on here between the first and second in the 120 kilo class, both of whom have put 376 on for a new world record. Not sure if either of them will actually come out for that. In the meantime, we have Vladimir Betia, who is having a difficult day. He has not been able to make a successful lift so far. He's put another 2.5 kilos on it. This will take him into silver medal position. He was so close on his second. He's definitely capable of this weight. Just needs to get it absolutely spot on. Well, let's wait for the referee's decision. He's on the board, 2-1. He goes into silver medal position. However, we still have several lifts to go in this group in the 105s. And the first of them is Igor Trifonov from Kazakhstan. We have a change, so we'll just see who is actually going to come out next. On bench press, single lift bench press, you get 2 changes, just like you do on deadlifts in a 3-lift competition. I can see the jury on their feet.
Yeah, the jury have overturned Betia, that is no lift for Ukraine.
What a shame, the Ukrainian is no lift, so he cannot make a result in the competition. So I think we've got another change again. Yep, so we have another change from... Yes, so that means Trifonov is already in silver medal position, so he's going to have a run at first. He's put 325 on the bar. Here he comes, Igor Trifonov, attempting to become world champion with this bench. Nice and controlled down to the chest. No, that's not going. Well, he still has a silver medal for now. Couple of lifts still to go in this group, in the 105s. We have another change. Okay, this is We have Tumen Jagel. We have another change, I think. I'm just trying to wait for all these changes to filter down these score sheets so we can figure out exactly who's coming out for what. But yes, it looks like Tumen Jagel Dash Segve is going to come out for 335 kilos. He missed 320. He missed 325. He has asked for 335 for his third attempt. He's looking to go from 0 to hero in one move. This will take him all the way into first place. He's made the judgment that the Hasegawa, the Japanese lifter who's in first place at the minute with 322.5, he's made the judgment that 325 won't be enough and that Hasegawa will do more. So he's asked for 335. Here we go. World Championship title on the line. You know, he very nearly did it as well, but I'm sorry. No lift, and he will not make the podium. So given that he hasn't gone past Hasegawa, Naoki Hasegawa is now the world champion, and he's now free to attempt the world record as well. He's asked for 346.5 kilos as a 105 kilo lifter.
If he gets this, he will add half a kilo to that. He has already won the title, so he would like to take home a world record to Japan.
The record has stood since Japan, 346. Vladimir Grishev. He would like to take that. All his lifts have been executed so well. You can never talk about perfection really in technique, but he's close to it. Absolutely beautiful lifting. His 315 looked fantastic. His 322.5 looked great. This is a big ass, so this is more than 20 kilos ahead. But they've done the smart thing. They've secured the win in the class. And now they're going to go for the world record. Oh, you know, it popped off the chest. I thought it was going to go all the way. But no world record today. But Naoki Hasegawa is the new 105 world champion. Two more classes yet to sort out. So next up we have Arslan Sayushaliev. He had his second lift overturned by the jury. So he's going to have a try at 357.5 to go past the Norwegian lifter and take the title. Here we go. I can't tell if he locked that out or not. The referees say he did. He moves into first place.
357.5 remains on the bar for Jaroslav Sukal. Or goes on the bar for Jaroslav Sukal. Czechia.
Next out, I'm just waiting to see if we've got any change. I can see a change going in from the Norwegian team. I don't think that will affect the order of competition though. So here's Jaroslav Sokal. He's coming out for 357.5 to take the win. Opened at 300, took a big jump to 322.5, but this is another 35 kilos. Can you imagine taking a 35 kilo jump on bench press? I certainly can't. But these are big guys and they handle big weights. Here we go. Tucks in. And he can't get it to his chest. There it goes, he got it there, but that's a huge weight for the spotters to get back in the rack. How tight is your shirt if you can't get 357.5 kilos to your chest? He tucks in, but the shirt locks up, and he has to really, really fight it down. So then it's a struggle to get it going in the right direction, and it didn't. Just keeping an eye out for any changes. Well, no, we've got Kenneth Sandvik, who's about to attempt the same weights for the same reason. It will take him ahead. Shokal takes the bronze medal, by the way. And this is Sandvik sitting in second right now, looking to take it up to first. Not quite. It was a good effort. Came off the chest well, but wouldn't quite go. He's going to have to settle for the silver medal, and that makes Batar from Mongolia the world champion. 2 more lifts.
No lift for Sandy, no lift. We're loading the bar to 360 kilos.
We are into the big weights now. We are right at the pointy end of the equipped competition. These are the last 2 lifts we'll see. Per Marius Höhler for 360. He is in second place. He wants to be in first place. Will we see a Norwegian on the top step of the podium today? Or will it be the local lifter, Ziyun Shaliev? We will know in a few seconds' time. Good control, and he's working it, he's fighting it. Can he get that locked out? He's got the rack command. 2-1, it's a good lift. Per Marius Höhler is the new world champion. Wow, that was such a battle, such fierce determination. Kept his butt planted, kept pushing through, and was rewarded with, I think, his first world title. But we are not done yet. There's a smattering of applause in the audience as Hasegawa has just visited his team and is getting a round of applause from them. But we have 1 lift yet to go. Jimit Seren Batar from Mongolia. He is already world champion. He's going to attempt 367.5. Masters lifter, and only just into the super heavyweights. Gets down to the chest under good control. It travels to the top, and the referees say it's a good lift. Small PB for him on the international platform to go with his world championship title. Well, we've had some drama in that session. There's been some triumph and there have been some tears. That's equipped lifting for you, and equipped benching in particular is a harsh mistress, such a technical sport. In the 105s, we ended with Hasegawa ahead of Trifonov, ahead of Kase. In the 120s, it was Höhler in front of Ziyun Shaliev, ahead of Mainz. And in the super heavyweight category, we have Batar from Sandvik, from Shokal. So that it ends the equipped part of the competition. We will be back tomorrow to start the classic part of the competition. We still have the medal ceremony coming up. My name's been Jo Whiteley. I hope you'll stick around to watch these world champions crowned, and we'll see you again tomorrow for the classic.
Okay, so we are awarding the medals for first the 105 kilo class. In bronze medal position with 277.5 kilos from Japan, Satoshi Kaze. Taking the silver medal with 310 kilos from Kazakhstan, Igor Trifonov. And your new 105 kilo world champion with 322.5 from Japan, Naoki Asagawa. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Japan. Well done, gentlemen. And now the 120 kilo class. 305 kilos gives the bronze medal to Denmark's Jakob Mainz. In silver medal position with 357.5 kilos from Kazakhstan, Arslan Suyunjaliev. And your new 120 kilo world champion with 360 kilos from Norway, Per Marius Ule. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Norway. Well done, sir. Well done, gentlemen. And finally, the super heavyweight category, taking the bronze medal with 322.5 kilos from Czechia, Jaroslav Šokal. In silver medal position with 322.5, it went on bodyweight, ladies and gentlemen, from Finland, Kenneth Sandvik. And your new super heavyweight world champion with 367.5 kilos from Mongolia, Chimetseren Bata. Please be upstanding, ladies and gentlemen, for the national anthem of Mongolia. Well done, gentlemen. Super impressive lifting. Thank you, gentlemen. If you can get back in line, please.